Good morning, guys. It's around 5:30 in the morning, and I'm waiting for Imran to show up. Once he's here, then we will start for Dikala. Today is day one, and let's see how day one goes. The plan for today is we will enter into the forest from the Jim Corbett museum, and then we will go to Dikala. We will do our registrations, and then we will go for the first safari, and then we will get back to the guest house, and after that we will go again on safari in the afternoon, and we will also show you what's happening all throughout the day. The reason I'm here yesterday evening is because of change in certain rules. So earlier, the entry into the Dikala zone was around 11 a.m. in the morning, but now the rules have changed, so you have to enter at around 6:30 a.m. And driving from Delhi to here was a bit, around 230 kilometers. So I preferred to drive yesterday afternoon and be here by evening so that I can freshen up, take some rest, and go to the forest on time. So the permits and everything is done for the next 2 days. So we will go inside the forest and we will spend 2 days there, and I will just break this video into two different parts, day one and day two, and we will show you what the experience is. तो ये हमारे इमरान भाई हैं, इनसे हम बात करेंगे बहुत सारी, 2 दिन हमारे साथ ही रहेंगे। और ये हमारी गाड़ी है 166 नंबर, अभी बस यहाँ चाय पीने के लिए रुके हुए थे और अब हम निकल रहे हैं टिकाला के लिए। कितनी देर में पहुँच जाएंगे? 30 मिनट में। चलिए। Off to Dikala in morning. तो भाई यहाँ से जिम कॉर्बेट है अपना रानी खेत 93, पौड़ी 229 और जिम कॉर्बेट है अपना 17 किलोमीटर्स। हल्की हल्की सुबह हो रही है, अभी पूरी सुबह हुई नहीं है। लाइट अच्छी है, आईएसओ भी बढ़िया काम कर रहा है। ये बोर्ड आपने मेरे प्रीवियस वीडियो में भी देखा होगा, और यहाँ से ये एंट्री गेट है। बैरियर कमर्शलाइज बहुत ज़्यादा हो चुका है। आई लव कॉर्बेट। आई डोंट नो व्हाई पीपल से पुट एवरीवेयर आई लव बोर्ड्स।
अरे तबला हाथी दिखाई दे दिया।
So we are at the Dangari gate. Approximate time right now. It's quite daylight. The clear skies. अच्छी sighting होने की उम्मीद है, but let's see. This gate is also for the Corbett Museum. On the in my previous video, you must have seen the Corbett Museum. So we shot a video here last time. Now we will go inside the Dikala zone. Okay. कितनी दूर है यहाँ से डिकाला?
31 किलोमीटर लिखा है।
ये रखा है 31 kilometers to Dikala. So the permit has a time of 7:10. So we have to reach Dikala guest house by 9:10. 2 घंटे का समय है हमारे पास। अरे पूरा जिम कॉर्बेट फोकस रेंज है, लाइट अच्छी है, सनशाइन ब्राइट होने वाली है। अब जिन भाई साहब को देखने आया बस वो दिख जाए।
चलते आराम से।
ये तो सांबर है ना? अरे डर के मार फालतू डर रहा है।
होती तो लगातार दो।
अच्छा, इसलिए नाम दिया हुआ इसका। तरफ से पेड़ झुके हुए हैं, टनल जैसा व्यू है बिल्कुल इसका। So we are into a tunnel made of trees. We have reached this Dikala guest house. There are multiple guest house. One that we saw on the road. This one is Dikala, where we are going to stay for the next 2 days. Parking, reception, restaurant, सब कुछ है.
परमिट हो गया एंड कर।
रूम सही से दे देगा वो?
अभी नहीं देगा, वो प्यारा वाला।
अच्छा, गेस्ट हाउस के जस्ट बाहर ही आया हुआ है।
सुबह रात के बिल आया हुआ है।
हाँ,
कहीं से दिख जाता है कभी कभी।
तो अभी हम गेस्ट हाउस में एंट्री करा के निकल चुके हैं। अभी देखते हैं हमको भाई साहब दिखाई देते हैं कि नहीं देते हैं। हल्का सा कोहरा भी है पहाड़ों के ऊपर। सो वापस आने का टाइम है हमारा 10:45 ना। अभी हमारे पास लगभग 2 घंटे हैं इस मॉर्निंग सफारी को ख़त्म करने के लिए। लेट्स सी। तो भाई वाइल्ड हाथियों का एक झुंड है। दीज आर ऑल वाइल्ड एलिफेंट्स एंड
खड़ों के बनाओ सर आराम से, कोई दिक्कत नहीं।
ये अपने बॉडी पे मिट्टी डाल रहे हैं ठंड से बचने के लिए। और ये आराम से धूप सेक रहे हैं जंगली हाथी।
एक झुंड है। टाइगर देख के आ जाएंगे।
चलिए चलिए।
बना गया?
अभी हमको एक इन्फॉर्मेशन मिली है कि एक टाइगर स्पॉट हुआ है, वो किसी रिजर्वायर के बाजू में बैठा हुआ है। सो लेट्स ट्राई आवर लक कि हमको अगर मिल जाए तो। ये रहा इतना बड़ा सांबर। ये झाड़ियों में बैठा हुआ है, ये अलर्ट है। ये हमारे लिए अलर्ट है कि टाइगर के लिए अलर्ट है, ये नहीं पता, लेकिन ये अलर्ट पोज में खड़ा है। approximately 20 minutes back in this forest. अभी देखते हैं हाथ में आता है कि नहीं आता है. बार्किंग डियर बेचारा डरा हुआ है. वो भी सोच रहा है कौन से प्राणी आ गए. अरे 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 तो गाड़ी स्टार्ट हुई तो भाग गया. ये भाई रामगंगा नदी है ना.
ब्रेकफास्ट यहीं का कर लो, बड़ी कैंटीन में बंद हो जाएगी.
आज का ब्रेकफास्ट ब्रेड ऑमलेट, पूरी सब्जी एंड दलिया, सम पोहा. 2 वाइल्ड बोर्स. और पता नहीं ये दिखाई देगा कि नहीं देगा, लेकिन एक बहुत बड़ा मेल एलिफेंट बिल्कुल एकदम स्क्रीन के बीच में है. मैंने कोशिश की कितना इसको बाइनोकुलर से कैप्चर करने की, लेकिन हुआ नहीं. A big crocodile just basking in the sun right at the banks of the river. So we are now in Dikala guest house. So has taken us a jungle safari for a couple of hours this morning. Can't make more than that. The only reason being, from the entry gate till Dikala, it's a 20-30 kilometers journey. It took some time, and what we can see here is the river banks. Far there is a lone elephant, male elephant, big ones, and some alligators basking in the sun. Let me zoom in if you can see these alligators. I don't know. So there is one right in front, sitting there. There is one alligator. There is a small dot in middle of the screen is the elephant. This is the whole facility. This is one of the biggest facilities. Abhi check-out time hai. So the time they have given me to give me a cottage is around 12:30. Right now it's approximately 11:10. So 1 hour 15-20 minutes waiting time, because 11 a.m. is the checkout time. Then they will clean the rooms and then they will provide. People usually come here for 3 days. I'm here for only 2 days. There are a lot of macaques. You need to be very aware of these macaques. They try to steal any food items that they can get. So let's take a walk. There is a big reservoir down there. We will try to go there in the afternoon at around 1:30. So 12:30 we'll get the room, maybe get freshen up, and then again be ready for another safari. That's the evening safari. That will happen for at least 4 hours. Let's hope we can see some tigers. There are a couple of wild boars there trying to feed on insects. What you can also see is good fencing. This is right in the middle of the forest. Good old colonial structures there. I guess these will be one of the cottages that we will get. Beautiful scenery, very beautiful. Quiet. It's only people who are talking and me, of course. The whole range of hills that you can see is all under the reserve forest. As per the new guidelines from Government of India or the Supreme Court, 80% of the tiger reserve or any national park is inaccessible to common people. The safaris and the jeep tours only happen in rest of the 20%. So where we are right now falls into that rest of the 20%. The two wild boars don't know what they want to dig around. This seems to be a tame elephant. A lot of elephants were previously used by the government, and now since they can't live in the wild, they are now tame. ये मारता वारता तो नहीं है? A huge beast. So it's almost 12:30. Now the room has been given to me. So let me show you the room. So this is the entrance door. A few racks to keep things, complimentary toiletries, toothbrush, a soap, and a few moisturizers, being a bit cold. This is the toilet, and quite airy, quite spacious, but you don't expect anything else from a forest rest house. Now coming to the room, this is basically the room. A mirror, a dustbin, quite spacious. Quite spacious. Everything is there. A desk to work on, and it's me. Normal tiles. It's a bit cold inside the room. Don't know why. There is no heating mechanism or anything, and even for summers there is no cooling mechanism. So there are no air conditioning, nothing. It's just a ceiling fan. But the good part about the room, especially this one, because it's on the first floor, and what I got from outside this window is the famous Dikala deck and the whole riverfront. The lone elephant is still roaming around, as I can see, far, far away. And the crocs are gone now, so I think they have enough of sunlight. A small bench in the middle, and the whole area is visible. What I learned from some of the other tourists out here is that at night time you can hear some of the tigers calling on this riverfront. So hopefully we get to see some of them. So that's pretty much the room and everything. All you need to be very, very aware of is macaques, the monkeys. They tend to get inside the rooms for stealing stuff. So you always need to keep the room and the windows locked. So there are some side windows out there, and there is also a small window out here. When you enter the Dikala zone, what you will also get is a bag like this. Now what it is used for? This is used for your garbage. Nobody is here to take the garbage out from the guest house. So if you have plastic bottles, wrappers, anything that you need to throw out, you just need to drop it in here, keep it with you, and when you leave the forest, throw it out. Good way to keep the forest clean. One more thing that everybody needs to be aware of is the lack of mobile towers or coverages out here because there is no coverage, at least for Airtel. A few people get some uh, mobile services if they have Idea or Vodafone or BSNL, of course. But for Airtel, there is no coverage out here. So I'm still searching and trying some permutations and combinations. Let's see if I can get one. So I'll take some rest and then I will resume back with my jungle safari at around 1:30. So approximately an hour from now. And we will go towards the reservoir where there is more frequent sightings. And the next, from the reservoir, we will go to the Sambar Road where we went today morning. Just missed the tiger there. So the bridge and the river, near that bridge, there is always a possibility to see some. Also in the grassland, there are more elephants now coming in. I guess it's a whole herd of elephants. The males are usually not kept in the herd. They are primarily cast out. It's females and kids. So at least 15 to 20 of them. And this I can see right from my room. So even you don't spot any tigers. So these are the two male loners. And the rest of the herd is going towards the water. हमारा जो पालतू आती है वो यहाँ रहता है और वो वहीं खड़ा है अभी. इसको वॉक कराने ले जा रहे थे अभी थोड़ी देर पहले. ये भी कोई गेस्ट हाउस है सीधे हाथ पे.
हाँ ये
सोठा खाल रोड. पौने 2 का टाइम है और हम निकल चुके हैं आफ्टरनून सफारी के लिए. विंड नॉइज है बट यहाँ से ये रहा टाइगर सामने, बिल्कुल हमारे सामने टाइगर चल रहा है और ये वहीं पे रुक गया है. इसी चीज के लिए तो आए थे. तो ये टाइगर धीरे धीरे हमारी तरफ चल के आ रहा है. उम्मीद करेंगे कि ज़्यादा पास ना आए, इसलिए हम ज़्यादा कुछ बात नहीं कर रहे हैं. This tiger is graciously walking towards us. We're not talking too much. He is also aware that we are here. This is what Dikala is famous for. The tigers walking right up to the streets. So we are trying to follow the same tiger, and we can see a jeep coming in. There is no calls, there is no cries. It's all grassland, and the tiger has went into the grasses. So either he will cross it from here or he will cross it from here. It's a big male tiger. Let's see where he crosses from. Big male tiger, which we just saw a few seconds back. He has just crossed.
पीछे निकला
मैं बोल रहा था कि गड्ढे पे रोक लो.
अबे मार मत दिया गाड़ी में.
अरे चला गया दूसरी साइड.
अंदर घुस गया अंदर घुस गया. अगले अगले वो जा रहा
आ जा रहा.
दिख रहा.
आपको दिख रहा है? मुझे नहीं दिख रहा.
ये आ गया.
अरे ये रहा. रुको. Not enjoying it. बहुत सारी भीड़ हो चुकी है. So we are waiting. If we can see or spot some more tigers, see some deers, spotted deers, and a sambar sitting right in front, right in the middle of the river. This is also a probable place to spot the striped animal. Wait is the name of the game. Let's just wait. एक सांबर फीमेल है क्या छोटी? इसका साइज छोटा है कि वो बच्चा है? जो छोटा वाला सांबर है. ये तो मस्त खड़े होके पोज दे रहा है. उस साइड देख क्या रहा है वो? अच्छा वो हमें ही देख रहा. So this sambar, as you can see on its back, has been attacked by a tiger previously. ये एरिया वही डिकाला का ग्रासलैंड है क्या? डिकाला के पीछे जो है
ये फ्लाइज हो रहा है. अब सामने से आया तो कुछ चला जाएगा बेचारा.
किसी ने बोला ना अभी. अरे 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 The elephant is trying to charge us. रहे उसको भी डर लग रहा होगा। भाई वो पलट के इधर ही देख रहा है। जाओ भाई जाओ, अपनी जगह जाओ, अपने रास्ते जाओ, क्या दिक्कत है।
बच्चा है ये? नहीं ये
दांत निकला है ना इसके।
फाइट में टूट जाता है, फाइट में।
बढ़िया पोज दे रहा है।
फैशन शो आया हुआ। मूड लिया मुँह पे सवेरे।
चार्ज करेगा तो कितने सेकंड में पहुंच जाएगा यहाँ से यहाँ तक?
30 की लगातार आती है।
अरे भाई साहब,
मैंने देखा है, एक गणना करी ना हाथी के साथ।
इसकी पूंछ कटी हुई है क्या?
किसी कान कटा, किसी पूंछ कटा है।
टाइगर की वजह से।
जाओ, हाथी है।
दिखे दांत उसके?
ना, फीमेल है।
दीमक खा रहा है ये।
जड़ खाता, रूट्स।
सूखी लकड़ी में से दीमक निकाल रहा।
अब बनाओ इसकी रूट साइलेंट में। खरगोश
अरे ये सब वीडियो में आ रहा है। एक और भी है वो झाड़ी में, जंगली सुअर। वो मेल है शायद। हाँ वो मेल है, इसके दांत है। Man-made wooden bridge on Ramganga River. So the safari for today is done. I'm back into the rest house, and as the evening closes in, the group of elephants are still near the water. No other animals can be seen. Far away another group of elephants. Now let's see when the darkness comes in what happens. So the morning safari was only for 2 hours. Not very fruitful, but we saw group of elephants. The evening safari was very fruitful. We tracked one tiger for quite some distance, and there were around 4 sightings for that tiger. Apart from that, there was no luck, so we will again start tomorrow morning and see what happens. Before I sign out for the day, I will also put a video, maybe the following video, which is for the kind of dinner that is being served and the quietness in the night. So I'll also shoot that before I sign off for the day. So we also have an amphitheater here. They're supposed to play some movies around the national park. It has already started. So let's see what's inside.
The rustling silk dress.
You could hear a leper's breath.
Something you might be able to do. We spent less time talking.
Darkness. The leopard's world. A world where it can move unnoticed. Sight 7 times better than humans.
So outside the amphitheater, there are a few cottages. As you can see over here, this is one of the cottages. It's a set of 4 rooms. And adjacent to that is another cottage. Similarly, this is a double-story cottage, like the one I'm staying in. And this one is a normal cottage. So all of these have specific names. Various cottages are allocated, so there are restricted numbers. I guess the number is 25 for this. Across the cottage there is also a library, as you can see, and here it is called the old FRH. Where I'm staying is the new FRH. And this road directly leads to the area where the tame elephant was there in the morning. And except for the lightings and my voice, there are more cottages there in the far, these ones. So except for the lighting and my voice, it's absolutely quiet. Some people are still awake, maybe doing their night walks, and some staff who is engaged in cooking. Apart from that, nobody's awake, and I don't expect them to be awake for too long. Once the dinner is finished, people will just go off to bed and prepare for tomorrow morning, which also I'm going to do. So we just watched the movie, and now we are going to have our dinner. I don't expect too much from the dinner, but let's see. I enjoyed my breakfast. I skipped my lunch. You can't have too many meals during the day, especially when you have to go for multiple jungle safaris. It's a bumpy ride, so you eat less so that you are a bit light. This is a cafeteria. This is now closed, so this only serves when the people in the restaurant are busy in preparing meals. So this one serves for some snacks like Maggi, instant noodles, or you have bread and omelets, tea and coffee, of course. So that's pretty much it. Let's check out how the dinner is. So it's time for dinner now, and green salad, chilies, chapatis, tawa roti, cottage cheese, and gobi manchurian, all vegetarian. I've just finished the soup here. Pretty good food. The cottage cheese is very moist, and with gobi manchurian I will take some fried rice. That's also available, and pasta. That's my choice. So that's pretty much dinner for tonight, and it tastes really good. So what I got next is a fried rice and some manchurian. There is pasta also, and some more cottage cheese. So the dinner is done for today. This is the restaurant complex. So it's pretty nice food if you look at the circumstances with which they are supplying that food. It's cold out here, and I got a running nose, but that's fine. I hope this will be okay by tomorrow morning. Apart from the buffet menu, what you can also do here is that a meal before, like for example, if you're doing breakfast, you can order something special if you want it for your lunch. Like for example, if you want eggs or any specialities or any special dishes for your eggs, you can order it there and it will be served in your lunch. And similarly, in lunch, if you order some dishes related to eggs, if you are not good with vegetarian food, then you can do that. What you can see out here is during the morning it was a vast area of wilderness. Now it's totally pitch black. There is a good amount of electric fencing here. It's quite dark. I don't know if there are any snakes or anything around, but I have been warned about it. The skeletal trees, and what you can see beyond is something that we as humans can't see. This is something which only animals can see. We are into their territory. The best part again is the clear sky. You can see some of the stars. The ISO is kind of brightening it out, but I'll try to reduce the brightness. And you can see all the stars, the pitch dark black sky. Some of the constellations, if you can see it, I don't know. Or let me increase. It doesn't work. Anyways, so that's pretty much it for the day. The next, I'm going to go to bed, wake up at around 5 in the morning and start another safari. So good night for today.